Hi everyone, welcome to DOdaily Wednesday workout. It's Des here. Windy Wednesday workout today. Just taking an opportunity to get out, get the video done before setting about all my activity, which is really important despite the weather. Normally, of course, I'd bring you a parkrun project PB vlog, but unfortunately it didn't get there on Saturday for one reason or another, mainly that I needed to stay in bed. But I can get in plenty of activity today and try and encourage you guys to get out there and make the absolute most of it. Doesn't matter what the weather's doing, skin's waterproof, I always say that, and I'm really looking forward firstly to getting out with a walk, a little bit of a warm-up, and then going for at least a 5k run with a running club. It's what I always do on a Wednesday, kind of why I've introduced Project Part 1 PB, to give me opportunity to get out there and make the most of that when normally I'd be doing a vlog in the evening. But today it's not the case. It's just a case of getting it in, like I say, trying to find places with a little bit of shelter. Storm Eunice is brewing. Hopefully the wind's not interfering too much, but like I say, it shouldn't ever put us off. Getting out there for activity can be a little bit it can be a little bit demotivating, the weather, you know. It can be tough when it's cold, when the dark night set in. Again, one of the reasons I've set about getting out in the daylight, you know, it just gives me the opportunity for you to see me at least, but also just to get in some of that sort of blue sky. It's not very blue, but you know what I mean. Some of the everything's better when you get out in a bit of daylight. And if I left it until what I've mentioned before, I wouldn't be getting out there till after it got dark. And again, you just miss it. I've got a little bit of an opportunity today. Spoke about how busy I've been yesterday in particular, after all those sort of nice celebrations with Kay on Monday. It's been a good week so far, lots to be positive about, lots to look forward to as the week goes on. So, as always, it's about that check-in, isn't it? Always talking about self-care and looking after ourselves and doing what we know works. This is something that definitely works for me. Just being conscious of a check-in on a Wednesday. Do you know, self-care, it's not just about massages or getting a pedicure. Do you know, it's about doing what you know is right for you. And for me, you know, getting my activity in, talking on DOdaily, let my feelings out, encouraging other people. We can only give as much as we can give sometimes, and if that's just a little bit of encouragement, actually doing a lot more than that, putting the running clubs on, of course, takes a lot of time and effort, and doing DOdaily itself, but I can encourage through them as well, and that's giving, you know. But we have to realise where we're at, take that time to sort of reflect. Wednesday is always a perfect opportunity for that. Before Project Part 1 PB and the recent vlogs, I was always talking about using this time to check in where we're at. Yesterday I almost did that on Tuesday, you know, after taking a bit of time back for myself on Monday and the Valentine's Day celebrations. It was a case of just sort of pushing forward, giving it a go, and accepting what I'd done. And like I say, this is always a time when I look to do that. It's kind of a hump day, isn't it? It's a time when things have either started badly or not quite so well. Sorry, they've either started badly or they've started really well. Whichever way, we need to sort of move forward from it, don't we? If it started well, let's just do what we've been doing. But just think about it. Just be conscious of the things you've done. If it's not started so well, it's a case of just reevaluating and finding a way to do it that little bit better, isn't it? Just a few tweaks here and there. And whilst I was absolutely sort of flying in everything I got yesterday, and I'm absolutely fine today, it's been a fairly good start. apologies for the wind. It's been a fairly good start. There's still that little bit of sort of niggly thing, you know, I need to do things slightly better, looking at some of my own sort of self-care issues. I want to start the day better, I want to get into these habits. It's been hard this year, a lot harder than it has been previously. You know, I spoke about it a lot on DOdaily. I spoke about a lot of issues that we can address ourselves, and it's just been that little bit trickier. So desperate to really get going. That means some really sort of strict rules on myself, but again, I'm just taking this time to check in and do that, taking my time on a Wednesday, more time when I'm out doing my activity. Again, whilst it is activity, whilst we all do it for physical reasons and for the way we look or to lose weight, you know, it's also self-care, isn't it? It's time you take back for yourself. A lot of us forget that sometimes and give far too much, give more than we can give, spread ourselves a little bit thin. I'm guilty of that, always spreading myself a little bit too thin, but it's kind of built within me as well. It's the way I am. I try and give back a little bit more than I receive, but at times we have to realise that it's important just to put ourselves first. Wednesday's a great opportunity to do that. Like I say, hump day, midweek motivation, Wednesday workout, whichever way you want to look at it, it's a perfect opportunity to give it a real go. Think of yourself, you know, and fire on into the rest of the week, whichever way it started. You know, I'm open to build on all the positive aspects of what I've done. You know, and I know getting a run in tonight, slightly more around a level I can do, you know, sort of judging myself almost on that as well. So it gave me some satisfaction in the fact that I can see where I'm at. Of course, I feel like I'm on a bit of a, I need to be on a little bit of an upward curve. I don't feel like I'm on it yet, but I feel like I need to be right now. So any sort of achievement I can get from that is only going to add to things as well. And like I say, it's going to make me feel good going into the end of the week. Sorry, it's just really windy when I turn this corner. I wish I'd stayed where I was. But further to that, of course, tomorrow I'll be back with Thursday Thoughts. I was going to say wake up to walk, but I'm getting a bit ahead of myself here. I'll be back with Thursday Thoughts, where you've got an opportunity to ask me whatever's on your mind, whether it's about running, mental health, current affairs, absolutely anything. Please post your questions into any of the social media, any of the comments on the videos. I'll fish through those and pop them up. Really good couple of weeks on Thursday Thoughts. 2 weeks ago talking mainly about mental health, and then last week sort of talking about my favourite subject and one I find a little bit easier, but that doesn't matter. Prepared to get out of my comfort zone, running. Hopefully if we can sort of get a bit of a theme going this week, or not, you know, whichever way it works. Looking forward to getting stuck in. It just gives me a chance to be honest, relatable, but also add some opinion and hopefully some sort of advice where needed. And that's all Thursday Thoughts are about. I did ask last week if people would let me know what 10k plus events they're doing in the next couple of months after competing in the Skegness 10k a couple of weeks ago, which I really enjoyed. Saw some results, give me lots of confidence. Just looking to drop one in the calendar. A little bit quiet in terms of races, but I know how much they work. I know how much they pick me up, especially when you get a result like I did at Skegness. So if you've got any ideas or suggestions, I'd love to hear them. Somebody did drop me an email, so please email des@dorunning.org.uk, or check out any of the social media links which will be posted at the end of the video. Again, I'd love to sort of interact with you guys and share some of your ideas. You know, hopefully it will inspire me, but it might just inspire others as well. Quite often through the running club, somebody will say, we're doing this event, and then we create it into a bit of a team effort. You know, there's no reason we can't do that through DOdaily and get people sort of involved in similar sort of things wherever we are. You know, we travel the length of the country sometimes doing these big events, so it'd be great to meet up with people, anybody who suggested ideas, and show that because of them or because of each other, we've done what we really enjoy. Started the week by talking about love, and I'm still loving absolutely every minute of what I do daily. Looking forward to the activity because I know how much I love that. Always got a great feeling on a Wednesday when that's done. So if you can get out there, like I say, don't let the weather put you off. It doesn't really matter. You know, it's not that cold in reality. There's a bit of wind, it's frustrating. The rain, like I say, skin's waterproof. Get out there, get in some activity, get the endorphins flowing. The rain smashing against your face just makes it feel even more epic. It doesn't have to be a run. Get out for a walk. If you can get out in the daylight, obviously not today because by the time this goes out, it'll be dark. But if you can get out in the daylight tomorrow and then catch up with me on Wake Up to Walk on Friday morning, just my thoughts about how the week's gone and a chance to try and encourage even more activity through walking, through getting up early, through creating those good habits. Like I say, I'm kind of getting a bit hard on myself now. Time's running out for the things I want to achieve, so it's kind of now or never. And the thing is with self-care, and as much as you try and do for other people, unless you do it for yourself, it doesn't really matter. People won't be inspired by someone who says it and doesn't do it, you know, and it's not exactly been the case of that, but I know I could have been a bit better. So I'm just trying to sort of push forward, be true to myself and honest in the fact that this is what I want to do, this is the way I want to put myself across, and if I can help people along the way, that's absolutely brilliant. Thanks for watching. Hopefully it's not too windy, it's not interfered too much. If it has, when I get back I'm going to probably have to do it again, so really don't want to because I've got things to do. Looking forward to cracking on. If you've enjoyed today's episode, please give it a thumbs up, show the love, and of course if you're new to the channel, please do subscribe. It's just me wandering around in the rain sometimes, most of the time it seems. Realise what a windy country we live in as well. It's just me wandering around, just passing on a few thoughts to try and help people feel a little bit better about what they're doing, and that's all DOdaily is. So until Thursday thoughts, please do post some questions. I'd love to have plenty to go at, and like I say, get out there, get in a Wednesday workout, just a little bit more than what you'd normally do, perhaps a little bit more than what you've done already this week, and I can assure you your week will definitely get that little bit better. Might get a lot better, it'll definitely improve ever so slightly. Until tomorrow guys, just doing it.